This is Juliet, and today I would like to talk to you about public speaking. This is a very sensitive subject for many people because it is something that gets them triggered very easily when they have to speak up in front of different people they might not know, in front of their colleagues. It is quite frightening to expose themselves. So why do I want to talk about the subject today? It is because in this era of after COVID, things have changed. We're not going to be working the same way as we were doing yesterday. So the companies will have to adapt. The leaders will have to adapt. Our processes need to change. The way we work has changed. A lot of people are now working from home or from a cafe or whatever. And so all those processes and companies that need to adapt need another change of mindset. So when thinking about meetings, if we are not hearing the people who have difficulty with speaking up, we're missing out on a key piece of advice, of reflection, of brilliance. So why is it so difficult to speak up? They might have a thinker personality, a personality that is rather shy, reflexive. They might be thinking longer about the subject at hand, capture the information, think through the options. Is it something that has already been said? Is it something that might make sense to be said? So the response might not come like out of a bullet immediately when other people are listening, especially when they have to muster their courage to speak up. So what we need to do is to validate that this person might be a little bit different, might be a little bit more shy and reflexive, but at the same time, what is holding them back might be the simple fear of being laughed at or thinking that they might say something stupid. And they might also think, what if people would just dismiss my idea? All this is very scary, a pretty scary subjective when you are also sitting in a virtual meeting. That is even worse because you don't even have the physical cues of maybe the manager speaking, what your colleagues are doing. And so it's even harder to actually push that button and seek this interaction that you're trying to put into the outer space when you want to make a contribution. So what I've often heard from clients is that they might be writing in a chat, they might write an email afterwards, or they might be not even reacting to it just because they're afraid of voicing their opinion. But the company cannot spare those ideas. They cannot just let go of it. They need all the brilliance that is there in their company, also in their shy employees, to push forward. Because the ideas that might come out of it can be brilliant. And another point is I would like to raise is for business owners, managers, and leaders who might have difficulty in conflicts or difficult discussions, either with their employees or with their providers or with partners, whoever it might be, when they might not speak up because they're afraid of the consequences, or they might not speak up for themselves because they're afraid of the consequences. But all this has a very negative aspect to it because we might be sitting in a situation that is really making us angry, resentful, or even fearful how this is going to continue. Or if you would like to ask for a raise, but you do not speak up, how can the people around you know that you would be capable of doing that position, of executing with brilliance in that position, if you're not giving it a shot and letting people know what you're capable of doing, what your ideas are? So what I would like to do is do a little tapping today concerning this sacrifice of not having actually this public speaking piece in your tool set and the fear that goes around it. Just a short tapping sequence. Of course, we cannot go into very specific details specific to your situation because this is a generic presentation, but still I would like to voice the biggest concerns that I hear with my clients. Are you ready? Okay, let's do it. Just tap on the same points as I do and repeat after me, please. Just imagining that I'm standing in front of people makes me really scared. I'm feeling it in my stomach. My throat is so dry. I cannot even talk anymore. And I'm supposed to give a speech right there. How the hell am I going to do this? But I completely accept all those sensations. I want to give a speech in front of all my colleagues, or my friends, or my family. This is really hard. What if people see that I'm sweating? What if people hear my voice that is shaking? What if they see that my hands are shaking? I don't want them to see all of this. But I totally accept all those sensations. I'm afraid that I'm going to forget the words. I'm going to forget what I wanted to say. And people are going to laugh at me. They're going to dismiss my ideas. They're going to fight me in front of everybody. And I'm afraid to be frozen and stuck. But I totally and completely accept that I'm afraid. It is okay. It's just human. Okay, let's tap through the points. I'm so afraid. How is this going to play out? How am I going to give this speech? It's going to be so hard. I'm sure I'm going to forget about everything. I'm going to be frozen and stuck in front of everybody. On your arm. They're going to see that I have no idea what I'm talking about. And I'm going to be stuttering, sweating, shaking. Oh my God. Just let me get out of here, please. I'm so afraid. My heart is racing. My voice is shaking. People are looking at me. They're staring at me. Oh my God, what am I supposed to say? What if I tell something that I shouldn't be saying? They're so going to judge me. They're so going to laugh at me. I'm never going to perform. But I accept that this is my reality right now. It's just the way it is. I accept all those sensations. Okay, take a deep breath. Are you feeling a bit different in your body? What about your mind? I would like to do another little round of tapping with you on the positive side so that we can look beyond the obstacles. Okay, ready? Let's do it. And by the way, I might be switching hands. Don't take care. You can take the size that is more comfortable for you. It's just as effective, okay? So, what if I could give a good speech? What if the speech would be so good that people are applauding at the end of it? I'm almost afraid of thinking about that. But I totally accept all those sensations. What if my boss would be happy and congratulating me for at the end of my speech? What if we could look at the positive side of this? I would be so proud of myself, of what I've achieved. I totally soothe and comfort myself. What if I could finally show my brilliance, my incredible ideas? If I could stand up for myself, how valuable would that be? I totally and completely accept that this is what I want. Okay, let's tap through the points. What if it was possible? What if despite the racing heart, I could stand in front of those people? What if I could give an incredible speech with fabulous ideas? People being wowed by what I have to say. What if I could get just really calm and be confident? I imagine myself standing there confidently in front of everybody, speaking with a very clear voice, being excited, not anxious or afraid, excited to share my ideas with my group, with my peers, with my boss, excited to show them my brilliance. What if I got a promotion after this? That would be incredibly cool. I allow myself to really let go of those anxieties. I allow myself to be calm and centered. Stay there for a second. I allow myself to show all my brilliance. I have thought this through. This is my subject. This is my job that I'm talking about. And I know so much more about this than all the people who are listening to me. So why shouldn't this be going well? I'm going to give a fabulous speech. I'm going to stand up for myself and be totally stunning and brilliant in this speech. And I'm clearing all this anxiety out of my body, out of my system. And I'm projecting myself into a fabulous outcome, into people applauding, my boss congratulating me. That would be great. Okay, rest your hands. How did that feel? If you try to imagine yourself being back into that situation where you're standing in front of people, did anything change? Do you still feel excited, or are you still feeling anxious? Are you feeling inspired? If you're still feeling anxious, please go back to the other round and just tap through it again. Voice your own concerns. And once you get to a level that is low enough, switch to the positive side. Simple, right? Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you feel the need to really dig deeper into your own issues and to come out on the other side as a confident and strong speaker, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I would love to do a clarity strategy session with you. So take care of yourself and talk to you soon.